Well, what a win that was then, Reds. Hello, everyone. Hopefully, everyone's having a fantastic day from wherever you are around the world. And welcome back to the Cup Council. How are we all? Hopefully, everyone, like I said, is having a fantastic evening wherever you are around the world. Of course, welcome back to our post match reaction to, of course, Liverpool's 3-0 victory over Leicester, which pretty much. Uh, doesn't confirm it just yet, but it does put it in the deep end, then I should say, for Leicester City anyway. But of course, in terms of Liverpool, of course, it means now we get European qualification for next season, or Europa League qualification, I believe. And of course, it does mean that we are still 1 point behind Manchester United in the race for the top four as well. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the performance as well. Of course, we'll be talking and deep diving into it as well. Of course, Curtis Jones with an absolute stunning performance against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, Jesus Christ, Leicester. There's me saying again, guys. My head's all over the place because that that was such a good performance. My head's just completely gone. So I apologise in advance anyway. But yes, we did beat Leicester by 3 goals to 0 anyway, and that of course was a dirty double from Curtis Jones as well. Brilliant performance by Curtis Jones, of course, and again Trent as well, outstanding once again for the Reds tonight, and again got his goal, which again obviously he massively deserved. What a free kick it was, indeed, for the Reds as well. Which again, obviously, like I mentioned, is the fact now that Liverpool now have 8 wins in a row. Now is it, or no, 7 wins in a row? I apologise. Liverpool have. I'm getting ahead of myself as well, but yeah, 7 wins in a row now for the Reds. I think 9 unbeaten in a row as well. So again, only Manchester City are currently doing better in the form table than Liverpool. So just goes to show, doesn't it? Once the Reds are back, look how dangerous we can be as well. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments as well. Let me know your man of the matches. Let me know um, just your thoughts as well on individual performances. I know Trap's saying in the comments about Mo hat trick as well. Yeah, Mo got a hat trick and assist tonight as well. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on top four as well. Is it possible for Liverpool to get into the top four again? It's a slim chance, but again, it's a tiny, tiny hope, isn't it, guys? As well. Now, of course, if anyone is new around here as well, please hit that like button and please hit that subscribe button as well if anyone is new anyway. But Traps in saying, yo, another win. Come on, 7 on the bounce. Mentality monsters. Back 100% agree with you, Trap. Absolutely agree. Look, Leicester weren't good. Don't get me wrong. They wasn't performing well tonight. But again, look, you have to beat who's in front of you. And again, Liverpool did do that. And again, Liverpool have lost games this season to those types of teams. You look at Forest, we absolutely battered Forest all over the park, and we lost the game 1-0. So it just goes to show, doesn't it, realistically, on how bad it can actually be in certain aspects as well. Apologies if I am lagging. Let me quickly knock this off. Hopefully, then I should be all okay. There we go. But let's have a look who else we've got in here as well. Chris, I just watched the highlights, was at work. Gakpo standing again. Leicester are officially gone now. Trent in the inverted midfield role. It's different gravy. Jones deserves to stay happy for him as well. Yeah, no, he does. He's turned it around, doesn't he? I think back 2-3 months ago, I think all of us was like, yeah, maybe it might be time for Curtis Jones to leave and potentially find a new club, but he's completely changed it. And look, fair play to him, absolutely fair play to him. And again, right now, you talk about Liverpool's midfield and the rebuild for Liverpool's midfield. Curtis Jones is, bang in the middle of it. Yeah, I think he's quickly turned, my thoughts and my opinions about him around. I think that's the same with many other people as well. Again, I think plenty of people will agree the fact that Curtis Jones has completely transformed his his season around, and fair play to him, like I just said. But yeah, Curtis, Chris also saying, still looks like a little bit too late for top four, as I can't see United and Newcastle dropping points from here, but strong end of the under achieving season. If anyone drops out, I think it will be Newcastle. I don't know. I think again, I think if United, it's that Bournemouth game for me. If they get past Bournemouth, then I think United are safe. And then, of course, if Brighton can perform like they did against Arsenal, then again, like, I absolutely agree, Chris. There's every chance Liverpool, well, not Liverpool, sorry, Newcastle might slip up. But again, we need Newcastle now to drop points in 3 games now. That bit's impossible. It's more Manchester United we need than Newcastle. That was easy work. Leicester played like they didn't give a toss. Yeah, again, I was speaking to obviously Anton on Friday, and like he said, the lack of fight from Leicester, the city. Again, I think it's quite clear to see that most of those players will be gone next season without a shadow of a doubt. And yeah, I do think that particularly, I think potentially you know, Liverpool might look at a few players, like again Madison potentially, but then again, I personally don't want any of those Leicester players. Again, they were shocking tonight. Just no fight for them anyway. But Talia all being great win. Salah should score. Leicester are gone. Yeah, absolutely agree. Yeah, Salah should have scored. He should have scored that 1-on-1 and then missed it. Which again, I don't know how he missed it, to be fair, but yeah, he did get a hat trick of assists today. He's now on 19 goals and 10 assists, which is not bad, is it, for a so-called, washed player, I should say, anyway. But yeah, he's pretty good for Mo anyway. But Man United and Newcastle fans be worried because you can't afford to slip up. Exactly. It's like being in a title race a little bit. I know it's top four. I know people will go, "Oh, you can't say that about a top four race," but it is. You look at how Arsenal have slipped up the last couple of weeks. Look, again, I'm not particularly having a dig at Arsenal fans, even though I was yesterday. To be fair, on Twitter, but look, like it's pretty funny, isn't it? To be fair, but yes, hello Ben. Not playing DPD, by the way. He's giving you if we say that on stream. Jones, man of the match. Yeah, I would agree, 100%. I think it's between him and Trent. I mean, perfectly honest. And again, I think for me, I think Curtis Jones, like I put as a title in the thumbnail, he completely stole the show tonight. Absolutely wonderful performance. And again, it's been like that now for the last 8-9 games since he's been in the team, in this new role. And by the sounds of it, I couldn't, judging from what Jurgen Klopp was saying in his press conference, this is the new Liverpool. This is the new style that we're going for. Judging from his press conference earlier on, he was speaking about transfers and speaking about, of course, on Sky, and speaking about it. This is the new Liverpool. And guess what? I really like the new Liverpool. Like I think all of us should, to be fair. But look, at the end of the day, if it gets us wins, it gets us wins. Look, I'd be more than happy next season if this continues on. Because look, we've been 10 times better. We have been nervy at times, but again, we've been miles better than what we have been at this season. But yeah, 100%. Again, obviously, Trent will speak on in a moment, but yeah, it's going to be fun next season. I feel it already. I feel like Liverpool, we can sort of crap out. I'm not gonna say it yet, but Liverpool can fight next season, 100%. I need Brighton to win. I think that's Newcastle game in hand. Yeah, on Thursday, I believe. Yeah, on Thursday, I believe that the Newcastle game is. Anyway, but Connor will send you free lollipops at the post. No, I won't, unfortunately. Maybe I might. Who knows? Hi, everyone, as well. Hello, Carl. Hopefully, I had a fantastic night. My friend as well. See, senor. Yeah, wasn't it brilliant for Bobby? I've actually got a Bobby photo, to be fair, saved. But yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. What was it? I think it was 7 minutes 35. I think See, senor was getting sung at the King Power Stadium, and it was absolutely brilliant. Next week, I want that for 90 minutes. Just see Senor for the entire time, from minute 1 to minute 90 next week, against Villa. Anyway, but yeah, 100%. Again, it's going to be sad next week. It's going to be so sad. Thinking Bobby leaving, of course, as well. Obviously Jackson as well, saying Scouse lads. Obviously the Scousers performing really well today. Again, Curtis Jones, obviously Jack's mate Curtis Jones. Again, yeah, absolutely brilliant, 100%. You got a link, solo one. It's a solo one for me tonight. Again, I'm going to be live tomorrow, speaking more about this game and speaking about Liverpool's new style, new system, as well. So again, I'll try and get people on for that if you're free. Doug, anyway, make a hard bottler. To be fair, look, this is the only time I'm going to mention the Arsenal stuff. They've overachieved this season in terms of fighting for the league. It's the first time that side's challenged for a league title. They'll be back. They'll be back and fighting for it. But again, it just goes to show the only true challengers that can do anything and fight for anything against Manchester City is Liverpool. End of. Oh yeah, by the way, whatever Arsenal fans thought that team could get into our 18, 19 and 19, 20 teams, forget about it. Forget about it. Anyway, but that's the only thing I'm going to say about that. Anyway, but the Liverpool fans man of the match is just singing all the way through the match. Yeah, that's 100% true. The away cup was absolutely fantastic tonight. Absolutely brilliant from minute 1 to minute 90. 100% agree with it there, Carl. Champagne are the ones and only. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully Darwin is okay. I believe it's just a bruised toe, from what Jurgen was saying. So should be back next week. But yeah, when he was out, I thought, oh, Jesus Christ, this could be bad. And then no, apparently it's just bruised toe. Which again, well, thankfully we didn't need Darwin tonight anyway. But Taliola as well. Hello, Gary. Bob's in as well, saying evening mate was slamming Jones for ages till he got a run of games, but now can confirm he's the next Bellingham. Absolutely love it, Bob. Absolutely love it, mate. Good seeing you as well, mate. Yeah, no, look, who needs Jude Bellingham when you've got Curtis Jones? That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, but yeah, 100%. Getting Gary Ladd as well. Because yes, Thursday. Yeah, it is Thursday for Newcastle and League. Do you know you have a game midweek as well? Or was that next weekend or next week? Sorry. Be interesting to know anyway. But Fabio Carvalho even come on. Couldn't believe it. Yeah, it was a miracle, wasn't it? Absolutely brilliant. I thought Trent was going to do the Mbappe celebration again. Yeah, I thought he was going to. He's got this new celebration now where it's just a knee slide and just like shrugs it off. Again, what more can you say about Trent and this new position? Again, you know, the lad's outstanding. The lad's genuinely, like, again, people, and don't get us wrong, look, Trent has struggled for a big part this season. But again, when he is on it and when he's, when he's in form, he's not only one of the best right backs in world football, he's one of the best players in world football. Like, let's not get that mistaken. He is a generational talent. He absolutely is. And again, he's only 24. He still has 3 or 4 years until Trent's in his prime. Like, it's ridiculous on how good Trent Alexander-Arnold is. And if it is now that this new role for Trent, and this is the position now that he's going to be taking up, again, the sky's the limit for him next season. Of course, it massively depends on who we recruit and who we bring in to also add and help to that. But again, Trent's amazing as it is. Just give him the desire again, because I think that's what was a little bit lacking for Trent this season, was the fact that I think a little bit of that hunger had gone for Trent in terms of, again, he's consistently in the Liverpool team, but last season we tried to win everything, and we almost did. We were 2 games away from doing it, and I feel like that hunger went this season a little bit, and Jurgen's brought that hunger back for Trent. And I think, look, next season, again, I know this season might be a bit too short, as you guys have already mentioned, in terms of Liverpool, sorry, in the Champions League. Next season, the sky's the limit for Liverpool. If we can sort out our crap, that's the best way of putting it. burying it realistically as well. But a good game for Salah to have an off game as well. Yeah, it was brilliant, wasn't it, Carl? To be fair, but Carvalho should have scored. He played well when he come on, but also you should see his rustiness. Yeah, again, he hasn't played properly since November time, I think, around there. As with Junior, Darwin Nunes as well, Hey Jackman as well. So it's Doug, obviously, Carl. He got 3 assists. Mo as well. He did get 3 assists, but for an off game, it's not so bad, is it? for a remote game, to be fair. But I really wanted Arthur to get his testimonial tonight for 10 minutes. A 3-0 up, absolutely Liverpool legend. Oh, Jesus Christ, Bob. Yeah, like again, yeah, you might get it if top 4 is gone, but by the time the last game against what is it? Who did we play in the last game? Is it no? We don't really ball. Who did we play in the last game of the season? Chat. I can't remember, but whoever it is, anyway. Like again, like Liverpool, we'll hopefully give them a minute or two. Anyway, I can't remember who we got last game. I know we got Villa. I know we got Villa next. I can't. Southampton. Thank you, Bob. Again, I couldn't think genuinely who we had on the last day of the season. Clean sheet for Arsenal again. 2 in a row. It's actually 3 in a row now, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, Carl. I think it's 3 in a row. Now that we got clean sheets for Ali as well. Trent become lazy. Not now. 100% agree. I think Alisson can only tie with De Gea or just get one off. We'll have a look at that now. I'll have a look. Premier League clean sheets. Premier League. Clean sheets. Might be best just to look at my phone. That's of all time. I don't want all time. I want this season. So, yeah, Ali could draw with De Gea. United have had 16 clean sheets this season. How? That's ridiculous. That is. But yeah, you can only get 2 more. Liverpool will be champions next season. I hope so, Gary. Bloody well hope so. City were so lucky it wasn't us 9 points via a game of hands. Yeah, absolutely agree. Again, I keep saying it. If Liverpool can sort out their crap next season, Liverpool will be a problem again for a lot of teams. And again, you look at it. We've beaten every big team at Anfield this season, apart from Arsenal. We beat City. Again, well, I call Chelsea a big team in a minute. But you know what I mean. Yeah, we beat City, beat Tottenham, Tottenham, beat United, drew against Arsenal. Again, we got big points against big teams this season at Anfield. Again, we don't do it ever when we're competing for a title. It's so frustrating as well. But yeah, 100%. City were so lucky to get the points. Southampton, another 9-0. Hope so. Goal difference might be a key as well, depending, Doug, as well. 2 behind as well. Alisson 14, Manchester 16 as well. Yeah, I can't believe they got 16 assists anyway, but no assists, sorry, clean sheets. That's outrageous, to be fair, anyway. But to go through it anyway, of course, obviously Curtis Jones stealing the show. Again, like we say, absolutely unbelievable performance by Curtis Jones for the Reds, obviously getting, 2 goals in 2 minutes, I believe, as well, which of course is absolutely outrageous for Curtis as well, which is absolutely unbelievable. And again, look, we were all saying, and look, we were all saying that Curtis Jones might leave the club at the end of the season. By far, he's staying, and he's going to be in Liverpool's rebuild for next season. Liverpool have finally found the position for Curtis Jones in the team, and by God, is he performing tremendously well as well this season. Again, Trent getting another goal as well for the Reds from that beautiful free kick. Of course, signs of course that goal back in 2019 against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. But again, unbelievable from Trent. And once again, obviously, outperforming. I say outperforming. He's not outperforming. He's performing brilliantly, I should say. But again, the sky's the limit when it comes to Trent as well. One person I haven't really mentioned either is Fabinho as well. I thought Fabinho tonight was excellent tonight in like every single position that he was in. He recovered the ball absolutely brilliantly. And it's been like over the last couple of games, Fabinho has looked back to his best, and hopefully that's a continuing thing in this style of play now. But for a season we might not make Champions League, I'm still very proud of the club and the lads. I think it's brought us closer together. Support when we win and lose, support win change as well. Yeah, absolutely, Rob. As well, it's like Jurgen said, if you stick together in the darkest times, you'll be able to come through it together even better. I think that's the perfect thing. Like again, you can go back and you can quote Jurgen Klopp over the last, 6-7 months, and he said that if we all stick together and we all fight in this dark season that it has been, again at the end of the tunnel it'll be even brighter than what it was before, and then again that's what I think it will be. Again, if Liverpool can sort out their crap, sort out the midfield, potentially get backups in the centre half area, goalkeeper area as well, Liverpool could be back for next season. And again, I know other teams. Well, Chelsea will be back eventually because the amount of signings they've made, and the manager. Now, of course, they're going to be bringing in a Pochettino. Arsenal will be there. United will be there. Who else am I missing? Well, Newcastle, of course, will still be there. Unless, of course, they struggle with the games for the Champions League and so on. But you look at it, again, there's no one else. And I've said this all season long. There is, excuse me, I was gonna cough there. There is no other manager in world football I would want in charge of my football club than Jurgen Norbert Klopp. There is nobody else that I would want at the moment. Again, Jurgen, if he gets the rebuild, gets people he wants, Liverpool will be back for next season, and that's for me the only thing I care about. You're back, Jurgen Klopp. I don't care if you got to get rid of 8, 9, 10, 11 players. You're back, Jurgen Klopp, to the hill, because again, look what he can do. And next season, I'm pretty confident Liverpool will be back. We have a good blueprint to stop Haaland and City play deep and counter on the counter as well. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a Brighton fan. Thursday, I think we all are, Bob, as well. I still can't believe Leeds beat us at home. We don't talk about that, Carl. We don't talk about that. That's in a distant memory. It's in a long, far distant universe. Anyway, but yeah, no, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Don't get me started on Gomez, says Carl. Fabinho so it's gone under the radar for sure. Yeah, absolutely. As long as the owners don't use the current form not to spend as well. Yeah, that's the other thing. I think Caicedo was perfect for Hendo position. The way he fills in on the right back would fully unlock Trent. Well, Dezabi spoke about it, didn't he? The fact that McAllister and Caicedo will be leaving. Didn't say where to, of course, but again, it would cost Liverpool 160 mil to get the two of them, probably more. The 80 to 140, 160 probably for the two of them. Which who knows? Again, I think Mason Mount's also going to be coming, if I'm being perfectly honest as well. But to Carl, no, they won't definitely spending. I think Liverpool will spend. I put a poll out on Twitter. I think Liverpool will spend, no problem. 100% this summer. They have to. They don't, there's going to be uproar. Can't see Brighton letting both go. They will let go of both, but not to the same team, I don't think. Maybe. I'm not particularly sure. Anyway, but guys, let me know your man of the matches in the comments down below as well. Want to know your guys' thoughts in the comments before we do head off, because I do have to shoot in about 5 minutes. So again, guys, let me know your guys' thoughts on man of the match. For me personally, it's 100% Curtis Jones. Outstanding performance. I think when you look at his statistics, I think his lowest statistic tonight was like 96% on, I think, long passing. I think, but again, absolutely outrageous tonight from Curtis Jones. And hopefully it continues, and it's a consistent thing now going forward for Curtis as well. So that's what I'm hoping for the Reds. But again, 7 wins on the bounce, 9 games now unbeaten now for the Reds, and yeah, hopefully and long may it continue as well. Of course, Villa on the weekend now. I'm hopefully going to try and look for a ticket It's going to be impossible. It's the last game of the season at Anfield. But look, at the end of the day, if Liverpool, if Thursday comes along and of course Brighton beat Newcastle, of course the Reds have a little bit of a chance to get to Champions League. But I'm going to quickly have a look as well. When do United play as well? I want to quickly have a look. When do those absolute dollops play? Do they play tomorrow? No, because it's Champions League. Friday? No, so it's next weekend they play. Yeah, so they got Bournemouth at 3 o'clock, same time as us on Saturday. So again, if Bournemouth might want to end their home season in style. Potentially they might be United, but again, United cannot afford to draw because Liverpool are breathing down their necks. But again, Villa, it's going to be a very, very tough game now on Saturday, sorry, for Liverpool, of course. But yes, but how much? 100 million not good enough as well. Who's that for? Oh, for spending, of course it's not. Man of the match, Jones and Hung Sung Hero. Fabinho, says Trap. Yeah, I think Fabinho, Trent as well, worthy shout-outs for tonight as well. We need to spend 200 million plus money on sale of players. Well, absolutely agree, 100%. McAllister to United, gutted he wants Champions League. Daryl, don't listen to any of that, please. Again, McAllister, again, I'm very confident McAllister will join Liverpool at the end of the season. He doesn't want just Champions League. Again, and if he does just want Champions League, we'll find somebody else if that's what they want. Again, Liverpool speaks for themselves, is what Jurgen Klopp said anyway. But guys, have a fantastic rest of your night anyway. Hopefully, of course, all of you had a fantastic day anyway. If you're new around here as well, then please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button as well if you are new as well. And of course, make sure you check out all the content on the channel as well. But yeah, of course, like I said, 7 wins on the bounce now for the Reds, 9 unbeaten in the league. Only Man City have a better record at the moment than Liverpool. But look, the Reds are back. Hopefully, we'll be able to, of course, add onto it on Saturday. But again, we'll take it a step at a time anyway. But of course, we'll speak hopefully with a couple of others about this game tomorrow and tomorrow's show anyway. But until then, guys, hopefully you've had a fantastic Monday, wherever you are around the world. But yeah, I've been calling out from the Club Council. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ta-ra.